all starts here, one shot at a time, learning and honing a game. It is a pursuit to improve. For those that succeed, they can compete. It is dedication, perseverance, and a tenacity which drives players to become the best they can be. It requires countless rounds on a golf course and hours on a putting green. It gears the combatants for what all competitors that belong to a club strive for. That is claiming the club championship. 78 players took on the challenge this year at the Montebello Golf Players Club, but who claimed the title?
Thank you for tuning in to the Montebello Golf Players Club Championship highlight video. I am your host, Andrew Landeros, the SCGA representative of the club. This was the first time that we had taken on a project of this magnitude. We had a couple of the members out there shooting video and photos of the guys during their final rounds. So it took a little bit of time to go through all of the footage and photos, so we hope you enjoy what you see here tonight. Before we get started, let's listen to a message from our club president, Joe Thomas. Joe, take it away.
Good afternoon, fellow members. I'd like to thank all the members that participated in the tournament this year. We had 78 members, which is the most we've had in many a year. The winners are in, so we will be naming them soon. Congratulations to you all, and we hope to see you soon next month at our next tournament.
Thank you, Joe. Sunday, August 23rd was a warm and sultry day, more suited for your average iguana than any of these guys out here. But undaunted, the competitors were ready to battle. Let's see the highlights.
Let's get started right away. Gus Fernandez for birdie on 15. Bingo. Good putt from him. Second angle on it. Same putt, same hole, same result. Aki Kubo now for par on 15. And just short. It would end up with a bogey. Kind of the way it went for Aki. How about Victor Baltazar? Victor had so many of these that just stopped short. Chico Signs here with a nice little chip out of the rough. How about Flip Robertson? This putt from the fringe on 15. It finds the hole. Joe Tripodi not to be left behind. Here's a bogey effort from the fringe. A nice little putt there. Keeping the round going. Here's Dave Gomez over on the 17th hole. This is for par, and he just misses it. Ron Besias over birdie. That one falls. We'll go over to the first hole. Dave Gomez trying to keep this round together as he was fighting to get into the net championship for the A flight. Nice chip there. Now Gus Fernandez for birdie lifts out. Here's Gurriel on the exact same hole here on the 6th. And that's kind of the way it went for Frank there in the finals, unfortunately. Ron Besias. It's a trifecta of heartbreak over on the 6th hole. How about Dave Gomez here for birdie on the 9th hole to complete the day? And that one gave him the net title over in the A flight. Ron Besias, this is to win the championship. An easy par putt. Ron Besias was your champion, with Dave Gomez taking the net side over in the A flight. Over in the B flight, Flip Robertson, hey, he was your B flight champion. He was also the overall net winner, 5 under par for the tournament. Joe Tripodi took the net side actually, though, for the B flight. Art San Miguel, C flight champion, as well as Eric Rosales taking the net side on the C flight. In the D flight, Bernie Salas takes your gross side. He's your gross side champion. Terry Masakian over on the net side.
Now we welcome your club champion, Ron Besias, to the show. Ron, it wasn't exactly perfect weather out there for you guys.
Yeah, it was a little more than warm, but we all had to go through the same conditions. No unfair advantage. It was tough. It was tough. The heat is just, it's humid, it's hot. It's not the most ideal condition, but we had to play.
So how does it feel to capture your first championship?
It feels pretty good if I didn't feel so unhealthy, but it feels pretty good, man. It feels pretty good. I got to thank my 2 soccer buddies for giving me their money every week in preparation for this. So thanks, Jose and Gus. And thank the men's club. You guys put on a good one this year. It was fun. Met some new guys. There's some good players out there that just play at different times. It was nice to see them all together today.
So what would you say to anyone that's watching all this and is thinking about joining the club?
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun before, after. A lot more fun after. A lot more fun. But it's a good group of guys. We have a really good collection of players right now. A lot of good times available. I know with COVID, fraternizing is kind of limited, but we're making the best of it. It's a really good group of members that we have. Everyone seems to get along really well.
Thank you, Ron, and congratulations on the title. So now we go from the A flight over to the D flight, and we welcome Bernie Salas to the show. Bernie, I remember playing with you more than 20 years ago, and you were shooting the same scores then as you are now. So in all that time, why hasn't your game gotten any better?
Because I don't see you anymore. You don't play with me anymore.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that played with him is
That
dead.
is a remarkable accomplishment to be able to shoot like that. What do you do to keep yourself in tune?
I practice at the living room chipping. My wife said we need a new rug. I don't know. I don't put a new rug until I do my chipping because, and she's the one that okay, they said don't. So what I did, I shampooed the rug. It looks brand new. So then I have to go in the front and then do the chipping on the grass. And then she tells me, "You're going to mess up my grass." I said, "Oh my God, where can I go? I don't want to go out and in Arizona with this COVID, with this thing going around. No. Oh, okay, but make sure you don't make any divots." So
Very good.
I exercise a lot. I've been trying to lose 15 pounds for the last 2 years. And I don't eat too good or anything, I do exercise and everything, but I can't go now. You don't drink beer like you used to. But my drives are longer, my chipping is longer, my putting is better, so I'm not going to lose any weight. I don't want to lose any weight.
So to what do you attribute your ability to continue being the player that you are?
My wife, she never she never complained about me playing or whatever, She doesn't interfere with my game. She doesn't interfere with what I do, So that's it. If she was to tell me, "Oh, you play too much," I was okay. Shit, they never told me that. And I used to play almost every day sometimes. Saturday and Sunday. Then she told me, well, give me Sundays so we can go to church. So that was about 10 years ago. I said, okay, I'll give you Sunday. So we've been going to church every Sunday and whatever she wants on Sunday because that's her day, you know. Well, every day it's her day.
Bernie, congratulations on winning and continued good playing and good health.
Oh, I'm gonna be here next year again. Don't worry. I'm gonna practice and practice and practice. Okay. Eh?
Thank you, Bernie. Next calling into the show is Iverson Robertson, but you probably know him as Flip, and he is your Met Club champion for 2020. Flip, what is going on?
How you doing, Drew?
I'm
It's
great.
a beautiful night, man. I'm sitting on my patio enjoying the fresh blue sky in Southern California.
Nothing better than it. So,
Yes.
Flip, this is your. How many times have you conquered here in the club championship?
You know what, man? I can't really put a number on it, bro. It's like if I didn't win the championship, I really don't even kept a record. But I'll keep this one because at least I was in the B flight champion. Going forward, I don't know. I played quite a few times. I've been a member since 1974.
So it was consistent play that helped get you the title. You had rounds of 84, 84, and 85. What did you do to get your game in shape, especially this year with all the COVID closures that made it so difficult to go practice?
Well, you know, that's funny you should ask that question, Andrew. This year, as soon as that COVID thing hit, I was driving Uber, and we had to be closed in. So I read this book that I should have read 15 years ago, and come out. I'm changing a swing that I've been doing for 50 years now to another swing, and after reading this book a couple of times, just chipping and putting gave me the idea what move I was going to make, and it just helped me be consistent in the story. And as you see, my handicap is starting to come down now because I'm starting to really see the results of doing exercises that I try to do to build this swing.
How long did it
That's
take
the
you to
key.
make that swing change?
I'm still I'm still going through change. You can't change a move that you've been making 50 years to one you just started trying to introduce into your move. It's been since March. But I tell you what, man, I like it. It's the move I'm gonna make for the rest of my life. And when we can get the driving ranges opened up and I can be more consistent at hitting balls and working out on some grass, I'm gonna be down to that single digit, baby.
We have Flip Robertson on the phone. We hear you had a little scare between the second week and the finals. Can you tell us what happened and what did you do to feel better?
Oh man, you're right. I was playing Los Serranos golf course prior to I think it was just after. I don't know if it was between. Yeah, it was just before this last match, and we teed up around 9 o'clock. Didn't get through until around 2 p.m. and the temperature was like 107. And I had some Gatorade and stuff like that with me. But what happened was I went by my brother's house, who lives in Pomona. I spent an hour or so with him, and then I left there and went over by Terry's house before I went home, and we looking at some videos at Terry's house, and we sitting there looking at the videos, and all of a sudden my head started spinning, and to the point where I wanted to put my head on my lap, and I told Terry, give me a towel, man, and wring it out with some water, and he brought me a towel, wiped my face, and I took a drink of water, and I sat back in the chair. As soon as I sat back in the chair, I dropped the glass, and Terry said I went into convulsions. I was almost getting ready to fall off the chair before he started hollering at me, screaming and holding me. And all of a sudden, I came through, and he cleaned the glass up, wet the towel, wiped my face again. We went into his living room, and we sat in the chair. Thank God he's a nurse, and his wife is a nurse. She said when they took my blood pressure was down, or it was 40. What? It was 49 over 79 or something like that. Anyway, they said give him some water with some salt in it. So I drank some salt water and laid back in the chair there and looked at the Laker game. About 15, 20 minutes, they took my blood pressure again, and it had came up to 99 over 79. So I was dehydrated, and my blood pressure was low. And that's when your kidneys and everything shut down. Thank God I was over at his house. Anyway, they drove me home. And I stayed in a couple of days. But yeah, God is good, God. God is good. Yeah, that was the scare. So I didn't play again until the championship.
Wow, what a way to battle through. He is your net club champion for 2020.
Thank you very much for joining us today, Flip, and we'll talk to you out on the golf course soon.
All right, baby, every Sunday, baby. All right, thank you, Drew.
God bless you, Flip. On a side note, I wanted to do a video interview with Flip, but due to technical difficulties, it just didn't work out. And he was able to jump right in and call into this show, and that way we could do the interview. So thank you very much for all your time and all your extra effort to make that happen. So if you're watching all this and you would like to be part of this great club, well, you can sign up now. Log on to MontebelloGolfClub.com and sign up today. Your membership is good for a calendar year from the day that you sign up. So that means you will be eligible for the two-man grill championship as well as the club championship in 2021. Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube to our channel. Then you'll never miss one of our videos. As I say goodbye to you from the Montebello Golf Players Club studio, I'd like to thank the entire board for making this such a great event. And a special thanks go out to Ricky Garza and Alex Saenz, who's braved the weather as well as a couple errant shots to take many of the photos and the videos that you watched today. Our Labor Day tournament is coming up, so watch your emails for more details. I'll leave you with a slideshow so you can see all the fun from the club championship. And remember, I'll see you on the first tee. Goodbye, everybody.